sadly I just have to take some Shia rubbish. So Shirvan is going. I'm not going to co-belligerent Hussar, there's no good reason to. And Nagai is protected by the Rus, there's also no reason to look there. Ottomans are doing stuff efficiently. I like efficiency. But it's still terrifying what they're doing. I can use nationalism, that is something else. However, I'll probably use imperialism because that'll let me take this land cheaply as well. I don't want a separate peace, I don't want to keep losing dip like I've been hemorrhaging all along. So it's just a case of goodbye, guy. Good bloody bye. Speedwagon will take care of you, and then... yeah. Now the Ottomans probably won't be best pleased at what I'm doing here, but that's a real shame for them. There we go, that'll take care of all that. It's a good thing I don't worry about people being happy. Prestige, prestige, come on, keep giving me prestige, game. Ooh, clever bugger. What could they be doing? Other than being sneaky. Well, I'll catch him anyway. Putting the speed in Speedwagon. Ah, but no, you're Grand Jester, right? No, it's bare minimum, of course. I'll get them linked in there. 4th, 21st, that's probably not good enough. Just get in on there. I don't want to deal with them, so we'll just kill them straight up. Oh, why would the Ottomans cancel military access on me? Why would the Ottomans end military access on me? There's no reason why they would end access with me. Does it begin? I could send him a massive gift to make him happier with me. Like keep him above 100, which might be pretty useful. But that gift would be utterly enormous. It'd be 5 times this, it'd be 6,000 or so. At war with neighbouring ally, I'd assume Hassa. Well, that's fine, because soon I won't be at war with their neighbouring ally. No reason for them to get so platinum mad with me. Formosi separatists. That's you. Yeah, all's fine. See, they're all chummy with me. Wait, hang on. They didn't give me military access, I think that was it. Jacob's frozen AI stack's a known issue, yeah, and it should be fixed in Japan. Still wondering why they broke military access, but let's not worry about it. Let's just plow on forward here. And get that one siege over there. I'd actually like a bit more manpower, but I don't really want to slacken right now. Wouldn't mind getting some extra manpower from you, though. But it's not a whole lot. I can tell these guys to go on a diet, and then get some lovely levies. There we go. There we go. Very simple, right? So this is a weakness of my everything in my country. I really have no defensive depth because I haven't been building up forts particularly well. I'll change that when I have buckets of ducats, though. Fort defense, morale. I like morale of army man. It could stand to be a bit better, though. Oh, that'll do. Fars is on the case. But don't get too keen, Fars. I actually want that, that prestige from fighting. To the point where it might be worth my time beating you up and just harvesting the prestige. But there's not much I can take. I mean, I can get war reps. Money sadly doesn't give prestige. Can break you up with everybody. Don't particularly want to do that. Yeah, I mean, it's just 6 prestige from beating you up. There's nothing to be had out of that. Killing your units, however, that is a different story entirely. One that I will take here and now, or rather Grand Jester will take here and now because he's super fast. Ah, this is gonna feel good. Celebrate that overwhelming victory by securing a siege as well. Sadly he goes wah wah, I don't want to peace out yet, so I guess I will have to go and march on his capital. You're in a good position to do that anyway. Speedwagon. How's your trade, Jake? It's pretty good. It could be better if I had a tighter grip on Samarkand, which is why I'm likely going to go and punch Chagatai particularly hard later on. We'll get around to that. Baluchistan and Gujja are not people that I'm scared of. Malwa, Delhi, Guj, Chagatai. I can make Chagatai co-belligerent and eat him up, but I'll think about it. Now that I'm a great power, though, I can do great power actions, like forcing you to break alliances, although, well, people hate me, so that's not likely to happen. And you're not likely to go for that either. How about you, Afghanistan? You should be terrified. Close, but they hate me, and my Diplo rep is not as good as it once was. I used to be the big guy. Now I'm not. Oh well. Conflict of court and country. It's here, just as we always wanted it to be. So, am I the state, or will I negotiate with people? No, we're going to take all the harsh ones, because I really want to clamp down on this. Unfortunately, oh well, actually, fortunately, absolutism's looking good here. The cap isn't that crushed. Probably just have a lot of revolts to deal with. What does the DDR in your name stand for? Because I don't think it means Dance Dance Revolution or Dutch Democratic Republic. It does stand for Dance Dance Revolution, and I don't know why you would ever think it doesn't. I love DDR, it's my favorite game. Also, opportunity to strike Ethiopia is high, but I don't want the Ottomans to strike them without me. I won't get an extra favor until 96, though. Unless, of course, I called the Ottomans into another war and gave them something for a favor. But that doesn't strike me as all that likely. Ach well, as we say. Speedwagon's got the siege, Nogay is gonna have to die. We're right in the middle, so I wouldn't mind a bit of mysticism, so I can actually start converting some provinces. And wow, this is gonna hurt. Fortunately, we have you guys ready to deal. You're protected by a fort, so we'll fight you first. Good enough. Hang on, bare minimum is 3 siege. You should be the one taking care of that siege over there. But you're busy, so on you go. Our generals are just sickeningly good with our current setup, as they should be. Separatists, separatism, unrest, local effect of Tabas. Don't care, everyone dies. I didn't come this far by being a nice guy. Also, that's just desert, go and kill them. that frees you up to go and kill them. It's all coming together. Isn't that nice? It kind of figures that I have all these revolts right now, but that's okay, we can deal with it. I actually need prestige right now. Not as much as I need someone to actually convert my provinces though. The Ulema could still give me an Inquisitor, and they'd be half price. And that sounds like exactly what I want and need. They could also give me a whole bunch of admin, which I also want and or need, so thanks for that. I know I can squeeze them for more and it's more efficient to do it that way, but I just don't care so much. Give me him. Expensive to promote, but half price. But expensive to promote. I don't know, I'm a bit tight for cash right now, so I'll avoid that at the moment. All is well. Except for you folks, that's not well. Oh snap, especially if they're Shias. Oh, that's awful. I'm not in a position to deal with those Shias unless you can get there super fast. 8th of March is not super fast enough. I need somebody really fast who can force their way there. Ah, crumbs. Oman is never going to give me the access that I need, and that battle is going to delay you. 10th of February is only good enough if you eliminate those guys super fast. Alright, this can work. 50 days to get there. And it's going to take you 30 days. Okay, it might work. It's going to cost me a bit of mill, but what you going to do? So what's happening here? Gain 2 corruption, lose 2 corruption? Corruption, Ulema, unhappy. A lot of things to consider here. It's all pretty bad. Well, the Ulema can go and do one. I would love to do this as well. Decreases absolutism, but I mean, we are going to be drinking absolutism from all this. So I will debase, and then I will get rid of that corruption. And then I will use the money I got there to placate you, because I'm really clever. And sometimes I wonder, how can everybody be so unsmart but me? Alright, if you're not Speedwagon, go and help out with that. Bare minimum should be able to do it. And I can punch Nagai out of all of this for a nominal amount of prestige. Wow. Well, Baluchistan is no big deal. There we go, 6 prestige, a bit of money. None too shabby. And then once you're home, why do I even placate Jampur? Get home, guys. There's work to be done. Disloyal soldiers lose 16,000 manpower. I just got those. Which is why I refuse to lose them. Man, this is so cheap. Oh, lose 20 army tradition. We're already tapped on generals. Speedwagon could be better, but we're tapped. Cheers. Would university investments be in order? Aye, they would. But universities don't make me money, that's the annoying thing. How about universities in places that's going to spread the institution? That's kind of handy. Because they are in, and are meant to be in, the high development areas. But is there anywhere that's high development that doesn't already have them? You have one, you've got one. 18 development is still pretty good, as is 16. And all these guys are pretty good too. Well, you already have one, that's part of it. Baghdad is so-so, as is Mosul. Most places it's worth having one already have one. Certainly a lot of this stuff doesn't seem worth our time. Bukhara does though, that's some good province. 17 is pretty good as well. Alright, good enough. That's me wasted enough money there. Alright, I'm not going to get there any faster now. Just wipe these guys out. Quick as you can now, I don't have long. 20th. 10 down. Whew! Take that province back while you're at it. That was so close. So damn close. But we made it. Truce is up with Naj. Ottomans haven't had a new ruler, so I'm about to take all this land. I don't have to pay for it, and hopefully the Ottomans don't get too cheesed off. I mean, they have every right to be annexing their ally. How you feel about that? Ah, they love me. And they, well, they still see the land as something that they want. And I'm probably going to demand that Naj gives me Al-Karatan, so that the Ottomans stop seeing this land as stuff that they want. And since I'm no longer at war, that's exactly what I can do. I can say, give me Al-Karatan. He won't be happy. Look at that. He's very unhappy. But he has converted it, right? Yeah, so I'm taking it. If I even look to the right place here. Give me it. So there we go. He's very not happy. Well, what you gonna do? Does he have any land that's worth developing? Might save me a bit of a headache. Hormuz, for example, is a pretty good one. And it has gems. Gems are always good. Wrong culture for me to really want to dabble in. I don't want to waste my prestige. I need to build that up. And there's not a lot else I can do to make the guy happy, so I will thump down a little bit of admin, keep him in my good books, and that should degrade about as fast as everything else increases, so... Developed provinces and the other thing will both degrade though. Oh well, I'll be granting him provinces later on, so there's nothing to worry too much about. I wouldn't mind granting him this, because I don't want to bother converting it myself. I mean, it's just going to cause me a pain right now. Oh, of course, Influence Nation, and it's nice and cheap to do as well. How could I forget? Alright, all well and good, but now I have provinces to core, and core I shall. Oh, of course, I just took it. Yeah, unfortunately these are Shia provinces that I just took. They're most likely going to revolt on me. I could really do with a fort in this mountainous region though, both to protect the area and there was probably something else I was thinking about. But I will have to fortify my borders with a view to the Ottomans arriving soon anyway. I like that mosque a lot, but I would probably prefer to have a huge mountainous fort here. Yeah, mosque ain't cutting it, especially when there are dyes here. I need big old fort. I will get a bigger and better fort later, but that one will do for now. Okay, that said, I will probably need another fort over here to stop him from just coming down this way. But then Ardabil would work well for that. Would certainly work better than Tabriz has been doing. Ardabil suffers from a similar problem as the other one we were just looking at, so goodbye mosque. Hello fortification. That kind of makes Tabriz surplus to requirement. Except it would have protected this. I should have kept Tabriz around a bit longer. Oh well. Rolling in dosh anyway. So glad I saved this province. Didn't want to lose that investment. Oh, speaking of which, it's not going anywhere. Despite that guy I hired. Of course, I lost my bonus from high stability. and from the edict I had here. Poor Russia. Well, almost poor Russia. Okay, what can I do then? I can certainly boost stability quite a bit. That would help me convert it a little bit, but that's only a little. This disaster goes on for some time anyway. There we go. Okay, I mean, all is relatively well here. The only things I plan on getting up to real soon is crushing Ethiopia, hopefully with the Ottomans' assistance. But I need to hold out for 3 years, so I hope the Ottomans don't declare war on them between then and now. They'd probably call me in for it as well. I want to fight Omanis, I want to fight Baluchistanis. There's a lot of fighting I want to do. Multan won't be saving anyone, especially not the Afghans. So thinking about it, I'd like a position where I could fight somebody and call in Gujarat, somebody like you. Then I turn my attention to Afghanistan and eat them whole. Only Uzbek would save them, and I just take a nice little morsel off of Uzbek while I'm there, because they too have land in Samarkand, which should be my land in Samarkand. Yes, a devilish idea. The only thing that's really stopping me from doing so is I really don't want all this. I can get rid of this though. Absolutism goes down, but how much absolutism do you need to get the best result from this disaster? I forget. Still, what I said I'll do is exactly what I think I'm going to do. Everyone's in position to do so as well. Except you guys should kind of stick around to prepare for any... Okay, the Hormozis wish to rise up as usual, and that's over in a wall, which is... Wait, a wall? Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's right, it's a core for them. And he's only just coring it now. I guess you can deal with that, but you guys can protect the center, eat Afghanistan, and kill Uzbek. It seems like a pretty fail-safe idea here. Can't possibly go wrong. So on you go, Gujarat. You essentially kill Vijayanagar for me. 65 or higher absolutism. We should be fine there then. You guys can deal with Samarkand. You guys just be in a position to kill the Afghans real soon. Absolutism and manpower, or absolutism with legitimacy and prestige? I need prestige. But 16,000 manpower is very tempting. But I need prestige. We got all this sorted anyway. Why worry about it? Speedwagon isn't as fast as the Jester, so Jester gets to deal with that. And I'll declare war on you as soon as I can. Hopefully whilst Multan is still getting ravaged. Oh, damn. That did not work out so well. But Multan might want to not be your friend anymore. Oh man, sometimes I amaze myself. Huge amounts of debt will keep people wanting to obey you here. So since I have no business in Multan, I can just tell them to sod off. And I'm still going to kill you. And your only friend is Uzbek. And Uzbek is guaranteed by the Rus, who would defend you, so I have no interest in making you co-belligerent. I can eat your land with imperialism anyway. That's pretty good, right? Yeah, no point waiting out here. Shame you stream so late, Jake. It's past midnight already. Good night, you and chat. Well, so long, Dr. Aftish. You'll miss all this border cleaning. Still going to go for imperialism instead of nationalism, even though nationalism is super cheap. for these provinces. I want these provinces without cost as well. So take capital Gore, it should be nice and easy. Piety could be better. So just you over on there. I'm not paused here. Bare minimum, I'll have this done in a heartbeat. And then I kind of just need to be on the defensive when it comes to our friends in Uzbek, because there are a few of them. So 21, 31, 41, 50,000 of them, but we can fight them. We have Grand Jester on our side. Why don't I just walk up to the Uzbek capital and punch them in the face? It's a bit of a death march to head up there. But I can still go there. Alternative thinking is to have you over there, you over there. Whilst you guys take care of this. Ah, Fars is still there to help me anyway. Nice thing about imperialism, in my eyes, is that you get a lovely notification when empires have just joined the world. How did I click through that? I think some of this UI isn't solid. That's interesting. I mean, it's interesting to me. God knows what you think. Wrong way around there. Bare minimum, I want him to hold that siege, because he's got 3 siege, which is incredible. Jake gonna get state land from Uzbek? I mean, I really should, shouldn't I? It's mine. Refusal to pay taxes. Sounds like people have got to die. Gain some absolutism. Gain particularists in Talas, I think again. But we'll have them dealt with. Ha! What? My noble rebs fight my particularists and just, yeah, sure. Why not? Winner takes all. A bit risky to have you often do that. But I'll do it anyway. Done and done right. This is essentially what I plan on taking. This as well when I can. But if I could just do something to get myself some extra prestige, that would be all the better. Jake, could you show us the world? Don't blink. There we go. Still a bit of a problem here in that when can I change you? 1-7. Well, that doesn't make any sense to me. I don't read stupid. Swedes, they have this weird way of doing dates. I want that extra fire. But then again, Miltech 24 is pretty huge. Well, my enemies don't have it, so it's not a big deal. Look at all the fighting over there. What could they even have to fight over? Alright, onwards comes the Uzbek. All the more reason to kill him, especially using bare minimum around here. I want him locked into Ustyurt. And then we just go and kill him. It's a very, very simple process. You hold out for 5 days as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch him get his teeth knocked out because it's going to make me very happy. All in all, things going almost too well, though. 23rd, it's on its way. Look at the difference here. Pop, and he's gone. 15 to 10. Not on my watch, it's not.